Okay, so this time last year I was in the market for a new guitar, a new Stratocaster, and I ended up buying a Fender Custom Shop built for NAMM, limited edition, 1960. Boy, that's a lot of words. Three-tone color Stratocaster, this guitar. So like most guitarists, I have firm opinions on relic v non-relic. I've always been in the non-relic camp. I just couldn't understand why you would want to take a new guitar and, put dents in it, put scores in it. In fact, I remember the very first guitar which I ever bought, which is, I have here actually. This is a 1987 made in Japan Stratocaster, and I remember playing a gig, and young guy, foolish, just had it sitting up against a table whilst I was playing, and with the vibration of the amp I slowly watched it go over as I was playing, and I put that dent in it there. I don't know if you can see that just there, and I could have cried at the time, but I came to terms with the fact that it was my dent, my relic, had caused the issue. And after 200-300 gigs, this guitar was showing some wear, as you can see, and particularly on the back. You can see where my belt buckle has done a fair amount of damage to this guitar. But to my mind, that's okay, because I caused that damage. I caused that relic damage. It's a war wound. It happened whilst playing, so I could justify that, I could explain that. So anyway, last year I was in the market for a new Strat, as I was saying. I wanted a rosewood board. I have a beautiful 1955 Custom Shop, again built for NAMM, limited edition Stratocaster with the maple neck, and absolutely gorgeous NOS, new old stock finish, and treat it with kid gloves, and I'll maybe put some video in sequence into this. But I was fortunate enough to be able to afford another Custom Shop Stratocaster, and I wanted a three-tone sunburst with a rosewood board. So some of you may have seen on my website that I have a 1959 Custom Shop unboxing. What actually happened with that guitar was that I made the unboxing video and posted it, and then I sat down and started to play it, and the first thing was that the tremolo arm wouldn't go in to the actual hole that was routed for it, had been drilled for it. On closer inspection, the bridge alignment was out, the string alignment was slightly out, and the tremolo arm wouldn't go in to its socket. You could force it in, but it just wouldn't go in naturally. Further to that, the guitar came to me, and every time you bent the string, it went out of tune or stayed out of pitch, because the strings were getting snagged at the nut of the guitar. Now that's fine. I could have fixed that, but the quality control on the guitar was really, really poor, I have to say, for a Custom Shop model, and it wasn't even close. It was really, really badly nipping the string. It was going sharp, which is an indication that the nut needs filed a little bit because the string's getting snagged and through it. So there's a couple of issues, and the guitar ended up going back to the dealer, and when they saw the guitar, they told me that they would not be sending a replacement, and that I could choose another one or get a refund. So I told them, of course, that I was really into NOS guitars, and new guitars, and they were saying to me that, you know, they sell about 1 in 10 of those guitars. They had a couple, but they were Candy Apple Red, Fiesta Red, whatever. I already have a Candy Apple Red Strat, albeit not Custom Shop, and I really had my heart set on the 3-tone colour Sunburst with the rosewood board and clay dots if I could get them. So I got a refund and I started looking around, and what I came across in actually Coda Music in Stevenage here in the UK was a Stratocaster, which again had been at the NAMM show. Now, this might be a little bit controversial in what I'm going to say, but it's just my own opinion. But I'm now of the view that I'm reluctant to buy a Stratocaster or a custom shop guitar unless it's actually been to NAMM or almost been built by a master builder, which I can't afford. The one thing I do know is that a guitar that's built for the NAMM show will be built well and the quality will be good, because Fender know that the dealers and other people from the music industry are there playing those instruments, so they're good quality. And my 1955 Strat, not only was it beautiful Strat in terms of the ash body and all, really nice guitar, played really well, it was built really well. Now again, I could just have been unlucky with the 1959 Strat that I had, but it was my decision, or it influenced my decision to go for another NAMM show guitar. Now, of course, there's always going to be the odd ding in those guitars because they're handled, but you know, you negotiate the price based on that. So that brings me to this guitar, which I saw in Coda Music, and it has, I guess it's a light relic compared to some, but it being the NAMM. And I spoke to the guy, told him my concerns, and he said, look, it's a lovely guitar, plays really well. Got the guitar anyway, and Coda Music were really dead on. They said, if you don't like it, we'll take it back. Just, you know, don't damage it, don't mark it. The irony, of course, being that there are already marks on it. But I played the guitar and absolutely loved it, and this guitar has become, it's my joint number one with the 55, but it does different things because the neck's thinner. It's a 60C profile, and I'm also not afraid to play it and handle it. Whereas with the 1955 Strat, I am treating it with kid gloves because I'm always afraid I'm going to mark it. In fact, within a few days of getting it, I had marked it. But again, like the Japanese Strat beside me, I did the mark, I caused the mark, I can live with that. So I ended up then getting, as I say, this guitar here, which I absolutely love, and it plays like a dream. And you'll see that on some of my videos along with my other guitars. It would be now my joint number one guitar. And the checking note, you know, I'm less radical in my views now with regards to NOS guitars. I'm less dogmatic, if maybe is the right word. You know, looking at this guitar, I can see the checking in it and understand the effort that's gone into this guitar, and understand that the wear is placed where at those points, places where there would be wear from your arm or from your belt buckle or wherever. I guess in my heart of hearts, it's still, you know, I still find it hard to accept it because I've come from such a position of being so dogmatically against relic guitars. But certainly when I was looking across the dealers in the UK, there were no NOS 3-tone Sunburst Stratocasters. So I kind of in one regard was forced to go down this route and get a relic guitar. But now that I've got it, I absolutely love it, and don't regret buying it whatsoever. Am I a fan of relic guitars? Yes and no. I still love NOS guitars. In my heart of hearts, I prefer to do my own damage, and I'm perfectly capable of doing that, believe me. But this guitar has made me appreciate relicing. Even though it's team built, it's not a master built, it still made me appreciate the effort that has gone into Relic in this guitar. And it does look like an old guitar, you know, the faded finish, etc. It does really look like an old guitar. But as I say, in my heart of hearts, I still probably prefer an NOS finish. But anyway, that's my story. If you care to put a comment in, then let me know what you think and what you prefer. And you'll certainly be seeing more of this guitar and my other guitars in my videos. So thank you very much for watching. That's the story of how I came to own a Relic Stratocaster. And as I say, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.